Hello everyone, it's Cyprus calling. Today we're gonna have live program with Anne-Marie David. I hope I pronounce her name correctly. So we're gonna building bridge from Cyprus to Luxembourg, but she will be here soon. Let's say. I hope everything gonna will be okay. Actually, we planned to did live program yesterday, but because of some problems, we postponed today. So I'm so excited because, as you know, Anne Marie David represents Luxembourg, and she won, and also she participated Eurovision Song Contest this one 1979, and she finished third place, but she represent France this time. So I think one of very iconic singer representative will be there soon. Because of this, I am so excited. Before the live program, I check her career, and there are a lots of things mentioned about Anne-Marie David. She participated many pre-parties. She was in Istanbul last previous months for the 15th anniversary of her music career. So we're gonna discuss about this also. Also, we're gonna ask her that what does Eurovision mean for you? This is, as you know, if my dear subscriber, this question is very known on my channel because I think it's my one of favorite question in the Eurovision family to ask. What does it mean? What does mean Eurovision for you? Also, we're gonna discuss with her 15 years her career, winning moments, memories, 1937. And as you know, Luxembourg returned the contents we're going to discuss about. And I'm going to ask her, I am planning to ask, will you represent Luxembourg again or another country? Also, favorite songs in Eurovision history. So we're going to planning to finish this with this question. So let's remember who will be our guest tonight. Then we're gonna turn it back. So hello again. So very soon, Anne-Marie David will be there. Until she come. Let's check it out. What's going on about Eurovision Song Contest 2024? As you know, Lauren won this year contest, and Sweden will host next year. So Luxembourg is returning to contest. Everybody is so excited. I am also excited. After many years, they're gonna return to contents. Also, there are only three cities that they're gonna ready to host Eurovision Song Contest 2024. Gothenburg, Malmö, and Stockholm. Let's see which city will host Eurovision Song Contest 2024. I'm thinking it's gonna be Stockholm, but I'm not sure that we're gonna learn, but to be sure, it's gonna be France Arena. Maybe. Let's talk about it soon because today's topic is Anne-Marie David. She is one of iconic singer and unforgettable singers in Eurovision history. I'm so excited, believe me, to host her in my channel, on my channel, YouTube channel. So let's continue with Eurovision 2024, and I adjust my camera. I put very close to me. So let's check the pool of Eurovision official webpage. And everybody said that Stockholm will host Eurovision 2024. France Arena or Tele2 Arena might be hosting Arena. We're gonna learn soon, probably before the year. And up to now, 15 countries expressed that they are interested to participate Eurovision 2024. So let's stop here because we're gonna building bridge from Cyprus to Luxembourg, probably or France. I am so excited because one of iconic singer for me and for my childhood. I always listen this song from her, and I start to radio programmer with this song. I hope I will not say wrong the song of name. Duty fair. Okay, my French is so terrible. Let's building bridge from Cyprus to Luxembourg. So, Anne-Marie David
Hi.
is here. Hello.
Hello, hello. How are you, Adam?
I am so excited because I am hosting very popular singer for me, for my childhood. My mother and father listening all the time this song, and I grow up with this song that I can't pronounce the name. And when I start to media area to work, this is the first song I put to radio to listen this song. It's very important moment for me, believe me.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for this gift.
Okay, I prepared something in French. I hope I'm gonna say in correct way. Bonjour.
Don't worry if you don't speak in French. It's fine. It's fine.
But I always do some these sentences with my guests. Bonjour, comment aculi. I hope I said incorrect.
It's bonjour. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui?
So it's so hard language, believe me, for
It
me.
is. Definitely it is. Even for French people, you know.
Everybody's saying this situation for us. The Turkish is very hard, but it's very easy. One of very easy language, I think, because you can read. How we
Well,
try?
no, I mean it's not too difficult, but you must listen to the music of the words to understand and to just associate. When I was living in Turkey, it was more easy for me. I forgot a lot. But biraz Türkçe öğrendim.
Oh, very nice. It's very nice. So, first of all, I would like to thank you very much to accept my interview request. Because of my some health problems, we postponed today. First of all, so sorry for it. But I am so excited that to meet with you on my YouTube channel.
It's great. It's great. I'm pleased to be with you, because the Eurovision fans are very precious for all of us, but especially for me, because after 50 years, they are still there and they still love me and they still sing my song. And that's a beautiful gift for me.
So let's start with 15 years in music.
We,
How and yes, you are in the 50 years, isn't it? In
we,
your music,
50
yes,
years
and
of anniversary of my victory, but I am in music for almost 60 years.
yes. So
I'm a
you
young lady.
yes, you are still young lady, believe me. You look definitely when I compare with your the winning performance and the other performance, Israel calling pre-party this year. You
Hmm.
didn't change. You didn't change
Oh mon
your
Dieu. Oh,
emotion,
oh
everything.
yes,
Believe me.
yes, yes, yes. I mean, it's like I am an old car. The car is quite okay, but I mean, there are kilometers in the car.
So you were in Istanbul, I think, last month
We,
for a concert,
yeah.
and I wish to came here, but because of some problem, I didn't. I hope we're gonna host you in Cyprus one day.
Well, when you want, of course, I'll be pleased to come over. Of course.
I hope it will be very good for us for the Cypriot fans, because one of the I think most excited fans in Europe, Cyprus
Ah,
and Australia,
oh, good,
definitely. And we
good.
are watching, we are considering everything if it's Eurovision, and we are ordering pizza and beer or Coca-Cola. It's tradition like
Okay,
Christmas.
okay. Well, it's not very Turkish, huh?
Yes, it's not very Turkish.
No.
So how are you? You are celebrating 15 years in your winning years.
France.
How is going? You are giving too many interviews and too many
Yes,
activities.
a lot of interviews because I could not imagine 50 years ago that first of all I was winning, but how long it will last, I didn't know. And because of my song, because of the love we share with the fans year after year, then we come to the 50th anniversary, and I'm so surprised that young guys, young boys, they know my song, they sing it with me, and still it's in their mind. It's a miracle, It's something that's okay. I appreciate. In I think it's the 9th of July. I will go to a gay pride in Luxembourg, and
Oh,
I will sing for the fans in Luxembourg. And I'm very, very excited because 50 years after, to sing again in the town of in the city of Luxembourg, it's it's amazing. I mean, it's unbelievable.
so you remember the winning moments? How you
Oh,
feel?
we,
How
oh, we.
how was it? I'm wondering too much.
I mean, it was not like today. We were in 73, we were in the audience. And what the audience see, all the participants see it too. So we had to leave our seat 2 or 3 songs before our entrance on stage. And then before that, we saw all the competitors live on stage. And we were with a beautiful symphonic orchestra, which means a lot of pressure. And also, I must say that not a lot of us could perform with a full orchestra like this, because in studio you can do whatever you want. With a backing track, you can traffic. Everybody can sing in studio. Live with a symphonic orchestra, not everybody. And that was the main difference in 79 too, because for France, when I entered for France in 79, we also had uh, this beautiful stuff. I mean, but it is different. I mean, you cannot compare with today. It's impossible. But we were
Yes,
very stressed, very
yes,
stressed.
yes,
Yesterday, today, the difference is there is no difference. We were stressed.
all the time. The
Yeah,
winning
yeah, of
until
course.
winning moments come,
Yeah.
you are shaking like this.
Yes, and we saw the score, because there was a big screen in the audience, and we could see the votes coming up. And well, I remember when I was sitting in the audience and I was watching at the screen, and I said, "Oh, it's nice that Spain is very dangerous. Oh la la!" And oh yes, and yet, and then finally, when I saw 129 points, I say, "Well, good, it's Luxembourg who won." But I didn't realize that it was me. I say, wonderful, it's Luxembourg, but not me, And all of a sudden, my neighbors, they kick me and they say, well, listen, you have to go because you are the winner. Luxembourg, it's you. And then I realized that it was really me. And when I entered on stage, I was crying and so happy.
So you have many memories.
Oh,
Which
yes,
ones
a lot.
are unforgettable for you for 1973?
Mm-hmm. Pardon?
You have many memories in
Oui.
1973. Which ones are unforgettable for you? And when you are remember this kind of memories all the time.
I think it's the way I have been chosen. The night I have been chosen, I will always remember because I was playing in a musical coming from the States. It's called Jesus Christ Superstar, and I was playing a Mary Magdalene role. And at the end of the first show, the first night, there was a lot of people in the audience. It was a huge audience because we performed in a place of 2,800 seats, so it was quite wide. And then when we finished, I went to my place and I relaxed and so, and somebody knocked at the door, and there was the two representative of RTL, but RTL France, because at that time I was performing in CBS record company, and they were already playing some of my songs. And when they saw me on stage, they say, "Oh, listen, we adore what we've seen. Would you like to represent us next year at the Eurovision?" And I watched them and said, but you just won with Vicky Leandros. It was about, I think, 2 weeks before. And I said, but it's incredible. You want to win in 73 too? And they said, of course we can win 10, 15 years. It's not a problem. And I said, well, if you want to win, I want to go. If you don't want to win, I don't want to go. And after I remember, I said, but you're stupid. If they choose you, and if you don't win, what will they say then? So I had I organized my own pressure, and and what was magical is that I was chosen 1 year in advance, which means that all composers and writers, they knew who to dress, who to make a song for. And that's the important thing, because I always repeat the same thing, but a song is a costume. What I wear, you cannot wear.
Yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
Yes, yes, I
So,
got it definitely. So
so
the song has to compatible with your everything,
yes,
costume, voice,
personality,
emotion.
face, yes, and voice, and what you carry. I mean, what if you are an enthusiastic person, or if you are a shy person? Depends. I mean, it depends on your character too. So I think it was really important for me, because then I have received 250 songs before to get Tu te reconnaîtras. And Tu te reconnaîtras arrived almost at the end when we finished the selection, and we had 10 songs selected on the 250, and we recorded because my record company wanted as much as possible to be ready for an eventual victory, and that was great. So we recorded all the 10 songs, full with the same orchestra's wideness, in studio. And I say, but because if you win, then you will have to travel for promotion and you will have no time to record. So it's good if we do everything before, so you have a full album now. And that was it. We had the victory and we had a full album.
Yeah. So your life changed after Eurovision,
Oh,
definitely,
definitely, completely.
completely.
Yeah.
So Luxembourg is announced that they will return to Eurovision. So
Yes,
are you
finally.
excited?
Yes, yes, finally. We missed Luxembourg for a long, long time now. And it's a pity that nobody wanted to take this event on air, as it was, because uh, I think they have participated 35 years or 35 or 36 years, and they had 5 victories, which is quite a lot.
So will it be
So,
six? This
mm,
2024, will it be six?
mm, it's impossible to not to have Luxembourg with us. It's impossible because it participated to Eurovision from the beginning, and now I'm so happy that this country is coming back again. I would do everything I can to help Luxembourg to organize or select or sing or whatever. I'll write songs. I don't know, but everything I can do for this country, I will do, because I'm I'm still alive because of Luxembourg. They chose me, and now I want to give it back.
So I am feeling that you have a chance to represent Luxembourg. I am feeling that you will go Eurovision again. I am
you know,
thinking like this. If it's
it
possible.
everything is possible. Everything is possible. I mean, impossible is something that I have dropped from my vocabulary. Impossible, no, no way, no. But to represent Luxembourg is a possibility. Why not? If I have a very good song, but if I don't represent Luxembourg, I mean, anyway, Luxembourg must have a very good song to be in. And
Definitely.
please, a song that's, you know, people have forgotten one thing. The French people, or the most of the countries, they try to copy countries who perform in their best way of being, but which are not our way of being. I mean, French people, they they defend French chanson. And as far as I see, because I tour a lot abroad, French chanson is a very special way of writing songs, lyrics, music, and interpreting. It's not dancing and jumping all over, it's a song, a singer. Nobody can write better than a French chanson. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
why
yeah,
to
yeah.
try to copy countries who do better things that we do? Let's defend what we have. It means French chanson, because look, 50 years after, people sing my song, and it's a French chanson. It's nothing else. I didn't jump, in my song. I didn't have dancers. I didn't have jumpers. I didn't have anything. I didn't have full lightnings. I had myself a song and go for it. Why not to use this precious gift to convince an audience that will not copy us because they don't know how to do it? You know, we are
Yeah.
the only one to do it. Look,
So this is the stage.
yeah,
You are only stage and there is orchestra.
orchestra, and please bring back
Yes.
the orchestra, because yeah, then we don't need effects, because people say, oh, it we don't have the orchestra because it costs too much. Oh, not at all. An orchestra doesn't cost as much as all these effects. The effects
Definitely.
cost much more. That's
Also
why
costumes.
yes, everything you do, everything you add, that cost much more than a simple, well, not simple, but I mean an orchestra and a single singer. That's okay, fine. And try, if we love show, and I do love show, make two competitions, one for Eurovision Song Contest and one for Eurovision Show Contest. You know, and then we can, French people can enter to show contest if they want to, and other countries can come to song contest if they want to, but they will not defend the same thing. They will defend the song. You remember Conchita Wurst?
Yes, yes,
She is the most beautiful song I've ever heard for Eurovision.
yes,
I
definitely.
love completely the words, the meaning, the way she sings. But she was alone, a, a spot, and
Mhm.
a huge emotion. And she convinced like this. Marie Myriam, she arrived with l'enfant, je suis l'oiseau et l'enfant. She arrived on stage alone, and her song, and that was it. Vicky has arrived, and she won. And
Also,
the
El
last one,
Salvador and the
Barbara
Portugal.
Pravi.
Yeah,
Barbara Pravi,
definitely.
she arrived alone. Nothing, just her and a song. And she convinced. Why
Yeah,
not to use this fact again?
definitely.
I
You're
mean,
right. Yeah,
we have
because
too many show, too much
yeah,
show. Because it's a, after you try to do more show, more this and more that. And where is the song? Where is the music? Where is the melody? Can you sing now a melody of the past years? No, except a gimmick of 2 seconds that you repeat 3 minutes. That's all. But it's not a song. It's a
yeah,
show.
sure, definitely. We have to know it.
Return.
Performance or music. But
Exactement. Exactement. And I think then it will be fair, because then when you compete with a performance, you compare all performers. But when you perform with a song and then you compare songs with songs with songs with songs, that's fair. And you have one vote only. If you have a performer and a song and you love both, you have only one vote. How can you do? You
definitely.
cannot, you cannot. It's very difficult.
Definitely, the people, the last 5 years, they are looking for performance,
Effects.
not song.
Effects. Yeah.
Definitely, I realize this. They want to see show all the time.
Yeah. Exactly.
After 2000s, everything changed for Eurovision. They
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
see show. For
Hmm.
example, Lorin,
Hmm.
also Ukraine, the winning songs.
Yeah.
Also, I think Zelmerov is different in his, he's a different place because also Jamala is, but the others are different. Um,
And even, even when you have a good song, if you add a show on the song, then people watch the show, forget the song.
Definitely, like Chanel.
You know what I mean? If you close your eyes, you can listen to a song and feel if you like it or not. A show, you have to watch, not
Definitely,
not to listen to the details, not to listen to, is it nice, is it a nice melody? No, I mean, the show is a show. If you go to Broadway, if you go to Las Vegas, you just look at a show. That's something. But it's not
definitely.
a song. It's not a place for songs.
But the still the people are listening Barbara Pravi, Voila by Barbara Pravi,
We
like me.
mm,
But I am not listening Maneskin too much, for example. So I am
because it doesn't
listening.
touch you. There is no story.
Yeah, definitely. From the first moment I heard the Barbara Pravi song, I listen all the time. I mean,
Oui, oui,
it's different, or many
yes,
artists like this. El
oui.
Salvador Sobral,
Mm.
for example.
For
So,
Portugal,
mm, the
you
Paul
know what?
TV, uh,
You hear me?
but yes, I can hear you.
For Portugal, I
Yeah,
was in my house and I watched the Eurovision. And after some songs, I was upset because nothing caught my ear. I mean, like song. And I say, okay, I'm gonna take a coffee and I'm going to be back. Well, maybe or not, I don't know. And I returned with my coffee. But then I decided, and I said, well, if I want to be honest, okay, let close my eyes and listen to the whole next songs only with my ears. And let's see if I find the winner. So I did it. I
so
closed everything. I closed the lights and I closed my eyes and I listened to it. And the moment I arrived back to the screen, it was it was Portugal. And he was singing in Portuguese. And I said,
yeah,
oh, great. Finally, somebody who defends his language. I don't speak Portuguese at all. So I didn't understand. But the way he sang, I could feel something so deep in me that with my closed eyes, and I say, well, if people are not deaf, this can be the winner. It's the first time I find the winner. All the time, no,
no,
because
like me.
because it's true. So,
Like me,
and for
definitely.
Barbara, it was the same. I say, oh my God, if people are not deaf, she must have a good place because this is a song and you have a strong feeling in it. Same for Conchita. I mean, so strong in it, definitely. This is, I think, why Eurovision has been done for.
Definitely. So one of subscriber texts us that Paul TV, one Eurovision famous YouTube channel, and
Mm.
he said that he needs her back at the Eurovision stage.
Ooh,
The Paul TV, one of Eurovision YouTube channel, the one of famous YouTube channel that they are
yeah.
interested for the Eurovision, and they want to see you on Eurovision stage again, like me.
Me?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
you have to turn back
oh,
Eurovision stage
well,
again.
first of all, I have to write a good song. you know, I mean, what is extraordinary with when you are a winner of Eurovision, it's not like if you are a sport a champion, that you go to the world championship of box or ski jump or whatever, because every year you return to the ski jump world competition or to the box world competition, and every year your title is on the table. You have to gain again every year your title. With Eurovision, no, because forever 73 belongs to me, as 72 belongs forever to Vicky Leandros. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's why it's easy to return to Eurovision. But I don't want to return to Eurovision. If one day I return to Eurovision again, it's not to become famous. It's not to earn money. It's not to do all these things. It's because I think I have a good song to represent a country, and the country must be proud of me.
definitely.
You must be proud of your representative, and you must remember that when you carry, look, you know what this is?
Yeah, I
What
know.
is it?
It's a flag that you
Yes, I
represent
know it's a
country.
flag, but which country?
Luxembourg.
Exactly. Mine is not this one. Mine is this, and this is Luxembourg. I always have it with me because this is my gift. That's why it's because that country chose me that I'm still today with you and with the fans. So thanks to that country, I they must be proud of me as much as I'm proud of having been their representative. You know what it means? It's
Yeah,
important. When I
definitely.
came on stage, I remember some people I crossed, and they say, because of course it was in Luxembourg, and they say, Anne-Marie, please, please bring us back the victory the second year. Please do the best. You cannot imagine the effect you have in your mind when people ask you that. You know that they expect something very important for them, more than for you. If you
Definitely.
have it, wonderful. But remember, you have it for you, yes. But you have it because you know that people of this country are proud of the victory. They may love or not love your song, but the victory belongs to Luxembourg forever. That is
Definitely.
important.
Yeah, this is so important.
It is.
They are more important than costume and performance. The
Absolutely.
song
Absolutely.
and emotion are has to
Yes.
most
Touch the people.
important.
Touch the people. Touch. You know, when you are on stage, because you have a huge uh, audience, you always forget one thing. Each audience has several faces, but each face has only two eyes and one heart.
Definitely.
And
We
when you
have
are
to
on
touch
stage,
hearts.
you have to touch one heart and two eyes,
Yes,
not
definitely.
2,000, not 200 millions. There are 200 millions time one heart and two eyes. And these two eyes and this heart you have to touch.
So, I am asking one question to everyone. This is my channel question. What does Eurovision mean for Anne-Marie David? What you
Love,
want to say? Love. Okay, you
love.
can say more. Only love.
I think when you say love, you say everything.
Yeah, love is everything.
You
So,
share, you share, you share, you give, you receive. I mean, and that's why when you go on stage, you just again, you just go to share something. You just go to touch the people, to talk with them. You know, I cannot when I go on stage, I never know how I'm going to be because each place the audience changes, the atmosphere, the place, the sound, everything. Nothing is fixed. You know, you're not in studio where you have your backing track and you enter, and 3 minutes after you're out. No, no, no, no, no, no. You have to adapt yourself to the atmosphere of the place, to the people, to the audience. You have to go and talk with them. When you know, when I'll be in Luxembourg in July, I will enter and first of all look at the audience, feel the spirit, feel the what they how they are, who they are, and it will be open air. So it's different. I mean, you have to consider all these things. Otherwise, you're lost. I mean, you lose the essential. You lose it. That's the
definitely.
meaning of Eurovision for me.
Yeah, it's you summarize everything, you said everything in very good way. So you definitely touch my heart, and I definitely catch your emotion with my eyes. I can say this with two
Okay.
eyes.
Two
So
eyes and one heart. I told you.
so there are many songs in Eurovision history.
Wait.
So which ones are your favorite for all the time?
Well, my and overall, I told you it's the Rise Like a Phoenix of Conchita Wurst because the lyrics are extraordinarily strong. It's a it, it's a distress song sang by somebody who knows what distress means,
Definitely.
and
So
I could feel it. And every time I see Conchita, I've seen on the video concert she gave 2 years ago, I guess, with the symphonic orchestra. The song is a little bit different shape, but the emotion is still there. And I
Like
don't
your
care
song.
if he's a man, if she's a woman, if if he's Greek or if he's Turkish or if he's Dutch or whatever. I just have been touched.
Definitely. This
And
is
that's the
the
most important for me. And the composer of that song, oh my God. And the arranger, everything is very good in that song. And of course, Conchita is perfect. Perfect, really.
definitely.
Well, after that, I have many songs. Some songs from Johnny Logan. I love. Also. There is a song I love. Is the it's not exactly the same style, but there's a fly. And I love, of course, French songs. I love Barbara
Pravi.
Pravi, of course, between the last ones. Marie, yes, of course. But I love also some of the groups. Of course, I love ABBA.
Waterloo.
But see, ABBA was a group, but you can sing Waterloo, and it has a meaning. You know, that's
Yeah,
the magic of ABBA. It's all the songs they are singing and what all the songs they did. They all have a melody and words. Of course, four singers, of course, a bit more rhythmic, okay, but still you can sing all the songs from ABBA.
yeah, definitely.
Brotherhood of Man, Kisses for Me, Say
Yeah,
Julio, Kisses for Me. I mean, it's great. I mean, you can love it.
definitely. This kiss.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
I still remember this song. I
Yes,
am 40 years
and you
old.
can sing it, and you can sing it. When you have puppet on a string, it's a
Yeah,
melody.
yeah, definitely. Yes,
It's a melody. But of course, it's different from Marie Miriam. It's different from me. It's different from ABBA. It's their costume. It fits them.
yeah.
That's why it works.
Also, Hallelujah.
Hallelujah is a wonderful song. Yeah,
Yeah,
really,
definitely. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, of course.
before
And of course,
20s, I remember also. After 20s, I am not remember the all of them. Leave me.
mhm.
Definitely, it's. I don't know why I don't remember after 20s. Of course, I remember Sertab Erener, Loren, or other
Yes, yeah,
singer.
yes, yes. But Sertab, she had a song, but the way she presented it was a bit different. She started a little bit the show. She was at the balance,
Mhm.
but she had a song.
She's still
So,
in favor,
wait,
like you.
I
Yeah.
can imagine that she's a good performer, very good performer, Sertab, very good. So, everywhere you go, it doesn't matter. It's not a problem of language. It's again a problem of costume and the person who wears the costume, who carries the
Definitely.
costume. This is the match.
So one of my friend asked me that, can you ask for this question to Anne-Marie David? And
Oui.
his question is about Eurovision. Do you think that Eurovision is a politic contest or not?
Ah, alors, I think you must be very careful. Um, when I was in Eurovision in my time, there was only one vote for one country. At this time, it was called Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but Yugoslavia after that exploded, and then I guess there are 7 or 9 countries now who belonged before to Yugoslavia. But remember, they have the same roots, the same history, the same taste of music, the same type of music, the same language they can understand. So, of course, when Macedonia listened to Serbia, it's like if they listen to the family. I mean, you cannot ask them not to vote for similar areas that looks like so close. I mean, it's a family.
Definitely.
Now they have 7 or 9 different names, but the roots and the history is common.
Yeah,
They
like
share
Boston.
something. So to say that it's because they vote for each other, for they exchange the votes. It's not that they cheat, or it's not that they it's not political. It's just the, my sister and my brothers.
Yeah, definitely.
So at my time, there was only one family with one vote. If I come today again to Eurovision, imagine I have to convince 7 or 9 countries to vote for me, not only one. It is
Definitely.
different. That's why we need also a balance. That's what we would need also Monaco. We would need, comment ça s'appelait? Le pays dans le sud de la France. Oh my
Bosna,
God.
Bosna
Pardon?
Herzegovina, Bosna
No, no, no, no.
Herzegovina,
No. For French language, um, we had we need to have Luxembourg, because they
Andorra.
Andorra we need, because they sang also in French or in Spanish. But I mean, we have same roots. We can combine our history and our music tastes, and make a balance, between all these countries and the other ones. But now also ask the people to sing in their language, because everybody wants to sing in English. But to be honest, when I hear them singing in English, some of them, I'm sure they don't understand what they say.
Yeah, sometimes yes, we don't understand. We have to check lyrics from internet what
Yeah,
they say.
yeah, yeah. So I used to be, and I'm still sometimes a singing teacher, an acting teacher. And when I have students coming to my course, and they ask me, "Oh, Anne-Marie, please, I want you to teach me how to sing," and blah blah blah blah blah blah. I say, "Yes, of course, with pleasure." But when they start to say, "Ah, I would like to start learning singing with that song," and the song is in English. So I watch at them and I say, "Well, why not? Do you speak English?" And they say, "No." So I say, "Okay, so forget, because if you want me to teach you how to sing, if you say I want to sing in English, then we will have the whole course in English. Because you must
Yeah,
understand what I say, and you must understand what you say before to defend a song. If you don't understand a word, if you don't make a difference between 2 words in a song, what do you want to learn? Open a mouth, okay, but it's not
it's,
enough. Sing
yeah,
loud, okay, but it's not enough. To be a singer is not opening a mouth and singing loud or high or low. I mean, no, it's telling stories with music.
definitely. Also with
So you must
emotion.
understand the story.
Yeah, yeah, it's about the emotion also.
Absolument, absolument.
Definitely. I mean, you have to give everything, your energy, your
Mm.
chemistry, your
Oui,
emotion
oui,
to
oui.
definitely to be
And to
unforgettable
act,
singer.
and to act. If you don't understand your words, how can you act?
So
You don't
most
know
of
what you
pe-
say.
yeah, yeah, I know. And most of singers pressing herself or himself that we have to write Turkish or English lyrics to win the contents. Most of countries, the journalists saying this to me. We have to write English lyrics with the songs, and we have chance to win. It's
No, no, no, no.
completely wrong.
Turkish is a very beautiful song to sing. Very. I've sung in Turkish many times, and I love the way. But of course, it's another music. It's another way of pronouncing, and you have to, of course, to understand what you're saying.
Definitely.
When
Mm.
you say metelik, you're cepte. You must know what you say. Yeah?
Yeah.
When you say yaşım 20, you must
Yeah,
understand what it means. Otherwise, you're ridiculous.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but it has a meaning.
Yes, there is meaning, but if you
This is it.
combine with everything, with your emotion, with your
We,
character,
we, we, we.
it's more meaningful.
Yeah, of course.
So we almost coming the end of my program, and I can't express my emotion that I met with you. Believe me.
Ah, ah, please be safe. Don't die, huh? Okay? Keep safe.
Believe me,
Don't
this
have
is
any heart attack.
no, no, no, no, no, no. This is one unforgettable program, live program, live interview for me in my life. Believe me, because I didn't see too much Eurovision representative in my life. I
Mhm.
saw a few of them, so it's my first time to meet the first winner. It's another honor for
Oh,
me. It's
hope it's not the
another
last.
yeah, never last. And this is your song is I grow up with your song. Believe me, my mother,
Mhm,
father, everyone is listening. Still, they are listening around me.
mhm.
So I would like to thank you for everyone from my family and from my friends.
Oh,
And they are happy that I did interview with you. They are so excited for me also. I am so excited, more than excited them. So what do you want to say as a last words?
ah, to to your family, I want to say that they must always remember that the precious gift is the family. And if there is any problem in the family, it's better to help than to shout. It's better to listen to the problem than to shout. And it's better to love to resolve the problems. And that's the main thing I can um, remember from my life now. If you want to keep safe and not to live too with too heavy things on your shoulders, listen to the people. Listen to what they have to say, they want to say, because they have something to say. And if you don't do that, the people will not listen to you. Because if you don't listen to the others, you cannot expect from them to listen to you. And it's not because you shout that you are right. The
Definitely.
most thing you can give is to speak as low as possible, to be understood, listened to, and try to understand what you can do to adapt. Because you are who you are, I am who I am, but we live on the same planet. We live in the same planet.
With different countries.
Yes, that's it. Yes, and we are not responsible also of the decisions of our governments and the decisions of the people who want to force us to do things that we don't like very much. But there are the rules. You cannot always overpass the rules, otherwise it's a mess. It's a mess. That's it. Be happy
So
anyway, and thank you very much to have invited me. Take care of you. Huh?
I will, I will. And I hope
Otherwise, grandma will call you and say, Adam,
Mm.
what did you do?
Okay, I will be very careful. I hope I'm gonna see you Eurovision stage again. This is if it's correct song, if everything is
Oh, mon
okay.
Dieu.
I hope I will come, and if everything is go, I want to go and visit you live on the Eurovision stage. It's one of
Oh,
my
you're
dream.
sweet. You're very sweet.
Yeah.
But I must tell you something. Lots of people I've heard they would be pleased to see me on stage for Eurovision again next year. Yes, but it will not please everybody.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cannot make everybody happy of what you choose to do. So we'll see. İnşallah.
Inshallah.
Maşallah. Maşallah.
Mashallah. Yes, I hope. I wish to best for you everything. I hope everything gonna be good for you. If it's correct time, correct song, and correct moment, go for it. One of my friends is
Anyway, if
saying
I
it.
have to, I will do it the best I can. The best I can.
Yes, definitely.
Bye.
Merci.
And take care.
Bye. You too.
Merci
See you
Eda.
soon.
Merci beaucoup. Güle güle.
Bye bye. Güle güle.
Bye.
Yes, one of my unforgettable moments that it happened for me. One of my iconic singers of my life, Anne-Marie David, was there. We discussed about everything: Eurovision, Luxembourg, winning moments, memories from 1933, 15th anniversary of her winning moments, favorite songs, and more. And I took very good advice from her that I have to do in my life. I will keep on your mind all the time what she said. So I was so excited also because it was big honor for me to have I can't talk because of my emotion are so different. It's one of big honor for me to had Anne-Marie David on my channel. I always listen her advice until I am alive. I hope I hope she will return the Eurovision stage again. I hope if it's correct time, correct song, and everything is okay and right time for her. I hope she will go Eurovision again. So thanks for watching us, and we will keep in touch. We will meet as soon as possible again with Anne-Marie David or for another persons. Please don't forget subscribe my channel, press the like button of my channel, and big thanks again to Anne-Marie David to be here. So and don't forget make it comment of my videos. So this is the end of my program. Take care. See you soon.